Yeah.
Hi, my name is Michael and I'm here talking to you today from historic Sandwich Towne in Windsor's west side. Before I tell you a little bit about this funny building that I'm in, I'm going to tell you a little bit about West Windsor, and then I'm going to talk about the craft beer industry. So West Windsor is the oldest part of Windsor, having started as an English settlement in the late 1700s. Those English brought with them a love for ales and beer in general, and that was just the start of a very rich alcohol-related history that Windsor would develop. Windsor played a very, very prominent role in the late 20s and early 30s, expediting illegal alcohol to the US during their Prohibition era. Now, shifting gears a little bit, I'm going to talk about the craft beer industry and how it relates to Windsor. So the craft beer industry is pretty fascinating because it's experienced an enormous resurgence in the last few years. Market share has increased by an average of about 15% every year for the last 5 years. And Windsor itself has experienced a lot of that growth. Starting with the relaunch of the Walkerville Brewery about 3 or 4 years ago, beer has really been growing in popularity in this city. So aside from that, we've had a couple other breweries opening as well. We know about Craft Heads and Brew downtown, Motorcraft Ales, of course, on Erie Street, as well as a couple others that are opening up soon. There's one opening up in Tecumseh by the owner of Johnny Shots, and Motorcraft Ales just purchased a second location out on Drouillard in the East End. Now, segueing into where I am at the moment, I am actually standing inside what is going to be another Windsor brewery, Sandwich Brewing Company, in that west side that I was referring to at the beginning. So Sandwich Brewing Company is opening directly next door to Rock Bottom, and it's owned by the same people. So this building itself is actually pretty fascinating. This building is from approximately 1890, and it has a lot of really funny quirks, all of which I know about personally because I helped renovate it, having used to work at Rock Bottom myself. So where I'm standing right now is actually going to be where the brewing itself takes place. To my right, where this wood is at the moment, is going to be a series of enormous paneled windows which face Sandwich Street, so the public will be able to view the brewing process as it takes place. Coming over here for a moment, to my left is where the brewing itself is going to take place. As you can see up here, this is a 2-story building. Up there is going to be the mill room, and that's going to facilitate a natural gravity process for the brewing. Further to my left here is going to be an area that's accessible to the public when the brewery is finally complete. This will be a tasting room where people can both purchase and taste beers that are going to be brewed here. If you're wondering what kind of style of beer he's going to be brewing, Jason, the owner of this, is a very big proponent of West Coast style of beers. So for those of you who love hop bombs and pale ales, this is going to be your future home. As I mentioned, this is going to be opening up in the summer months, but until then, West Windsor has plenty of good beer to be had. Thank you.